Hi, shipmates. Sorry about the lawnmower in the background. I didn't have a better time to do this, otherwise I'd probably back out. And I know this is not great lighting at all. I couldn't find a good place, unless I went the other way, but then I'd have sun in my face. So I hope this isn't too bad. So, today I'm going to tell a story. But not any story. My story. So, as I started, I hope you guys can hear me. That lawnmower is loud in the wind. Anyway, so it all started in 2nd grade when I went to... Sorry, let me tell you what happened. What I'm telling you guys about. I'm here to support people like me. I'm bullied, and I've been bullied since 2nd grade when I joined school, because I was homeschooled before that. I was very clueless, you could say, I guess, about school. So, how do I say this? I'm here to tell my story about my journey and tell how I'm still overcoming it. So my story is, it all started in 2nd grade when I first went to school. I didn't know really anybody. I didn't really know anybody, and I made friends. And all 2nd grade year, I was made fun of by these boys, calling me stinky and annoying, stinky, and made fun of me for my height because I'm short. I'm extremely short. I'm in my teens, upper teens, and I'm only just 5 foot. I'm not even average for my age. And they bullied me all through 6th grade. Same boys, new ones added in, but same old ones that started it would bring them in and let it happen. And then these 2 girls came, and they would make fun of me, telling me that they didn't want me there. They didn't want me to come near them. They didn't want me to join them at their table. I couldn't eat with them. They got a group. No. And other things, like during gym, boys and girls, just a team. If I was never picked when they got to choose, and when the gym teacher would put me into a team, they would groan and moan. They would say things. They would say things like, oh great, we're going to lose, we got Annabeth on our team. Annabeth. And of course, it really hurt me. And then I changed schools. After 6th grade, I went to 7th grade at a different school. And it was a change. I was super excited. I get to restart. I have new friends. I don't have to worry about those people who are always mean to me, you know? And, I had a group of friends that we were all really good friends. Or I thought we were. You'll find out how. 7th grade, these girls at my new school started bullying me. They probably took advantage. Oh, it's a new girl, so we can bully her. So, the girls at this school, at my school, the one I'm at now, would constantly bully me about my appearance, the way I acted, and I tried not to let it get to me. I never let that stuff get to me. And then halfway through 8th grade, I found out from one of my friends from my old school that still were friends with me, that 2 of the group of 5 that I had were making fun of me. They were calling me annoying, weird, stupid, and other things like that. And I didn't understand why. They were the 2 closest people in my friend group. And then I found out more and more that, like, the whole friend group, except for 2, 5 girls had betrayed me, and 2 had stayed with me. Those two are still my friends today, and I will never give up on them. They were making fun of me. And I found that out halfway through 8th grade. And that's when stuff went haywire. I was in gym, and I didn't want to play the game. And the gym teacher was okay with it that day. She let it go, and she let me help her keep score. I was a referee of the game. And, she could tell I wasn't feeling good, or I wasn't happy. And when I asked her to go use the restroom, she said, okay. And I went there, and I put a little water on my face. I used the restroom, and I came out. But I still wasn't happy. And it was the end of the school day, and my friend had come up to me and asked me, what's wrong? And she was like, hey, how are you? More like, she didn't ask me what's wrong. She was like, hey, how are you? And she looked at me, and she's like, oh no, you're not okay. And I just hugged, she said, give me a hug. And I hugged her. But the words that went through my head that made me not okay, not okay like that, but like, I don't let stuff like this get in my head. But there were words cycling in my head. The same, like 3 phrases. Nobody likes you. You don't have any friends. You're weird. Stuff like that. And it kept going until eventually I was breaking down in the bathroom with my friend, telling her everything that happened. The phrase in my head that said nobody likes you, you have no friends, wasn't true, because I had a friend that I could talk to. And then freshman year, it got worse when a new girl came. I had trust issues from what happened at my old school. And then she came, and I made friends with her, and she was really funny, and we liked to talk. And then she hung out with the girls that bullied me. They made a group chat. And that group chat was made to bully me. She and those 4 girls took a picture, my picture. They got it from Snapchat story. They took a screenshot, and they made fun of me with that picture. And it wasn't like, oh, let's make a funny meme. It was more like, oh, let's just make fun of her. See what this picture and see what it looks like. And it really hurt me. We don't know who sent that picture or who got it and why they got it. And, it really hurt me. And that was the end of last school year. My freshman year, the end of my freshman year. I had gotten worse trust issues. I had so much trouble trusting her now. I wouldn't say anything to her. And of course, I always treated everybody with kindness. I wouldn't not treat them with kindness. Hold up, guys. Okay, it's gone. I wouldn't not treat them with kindness, because the Bible says love everybody and treat everybody with kindness. So I always was nice to them, and I still am. I try to be so bad. It's really hard. But in freshman year, I also made a friend. My best friend. I call him Fry, so this video you will hear Fry over and over again, because he's my best Fry. Fry like the food, not Fry like the friend. Anyway, so Fry really uplifted me. And today, the 3rd day of school, I was bullied by those girls. And Fry, during lunch, was talking to her, standing up for me. He sat down, and one of the girls, well, all 4 of the girls that bully me, were sitting there, and one of the girls had asked him to leave. And the reason she asked him to leave was because she knew I was going to sit with him, because I always sit with him at lunch. He's my best fry. So she told him to leave, and he refused, and he started getting angry. He was angry at her. He was yelling at her at lunch, but not loud yelling. It was like the yelling, when you're angry but you don't scream yell. It's not a loud yell. It's an angry yell, but not loud. And he was just telling her off at lunch. And she would constantly, by the time I got there, she was constantly telling him to leave, and she would constantly tell him to leave while he was trying to talk to somebody at the table. He was trying to talk, and she would keep going, leave the table, I don't want you here, leave the table. And he turned to her and he said, I'm trying to have a decent conversation and I can't because you keep butting in. And I had sat down by then, and she turned and just started eating, and he continued the conversation. He stood up for me for what happened in our biology class. Not biology, chemistry class. They were making fun of me because I call him Fry. And Fry, if you're watching this, I love you. Sub to Iron Jaeger because he's in my youth group, and my youth group's amazing, and they lift me up too. So I just had to subscribe to it. So, for all you guys, my shipmates that are going through the same thing I am, with having constant bullying, it could be worse than mine, it could not be as bad as mine, or it could be just as bad as mine, it could be just like mine. They would constantly verbally say it loud enough so I could hear it, but, if you guys are going through this, I just want to tell you all that what they say isn't true. That if they're telling you that how you look is ugly, that you're beautiful, I want to say that if they call you weird, embrace it, because weird is amazing. I don't even know what normal is. But don't embrace it in the bad way. If they call you weird and it's a bad weird, then don't embrace it. But if you are different, I embrace my weirdness. I am weird. I like to be weird. It's just me. If they call you things like stupid, just know that you're smart. You're not dumb. You're not stupid. You are smart. There are other things, and I know this may not lift you up. This may be just a video you watched, and you're like, great, this girl's trying to help. But those people who watch my video and see that you're not alone in what's going on. You're not the only one who's going through something like I am. I'm bullied. It may not be super bad. And I really want you guys to know that I am here for you. I am here for you, and that you can tell me in the comments if this was uplifting, if it was not. Just, I guess, like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and don't let those people get to you, because you're beautiful, you're not stupid, you're smart, and if you're weird, I'm sorry, I'm weird too. You're not weird, though. Have a good day.